Welcome back to the Seaboard Central, everyone, and the layout update for October the 20th, 2024. I've managed to accomplish a lot of things over the past week, so without further ado, let's get started. So first up, I've added some more lights. Everything's working on this team track section of the layout. We got a gun that's ready to be pulled, so let's get it out. So as you notice from this shot, the upper level has been added. So it's made it a little darker under here, and that's where these lights really come in handy. To light the scene up. Here's another angle of it. Scenes like this are fun to do. I'm glad I added it. Even though it's kind of out of the way, and nonetheless it's still fun to have created this scene. A lot of you Alco fans out there are going to be pleased to know that I've decided to keep the Alco S2 number 622 at my ADM facility for now. Instead of bringing that SW1500 up, I've decided to make it the shop switcher in Gadsden. So we'll run it out of the shop area. We need to dig a tank car out of the sand track and set it over. Originally, I had intended to use the 153 and MP15 for this, but I've decided to change things up. This will actually be a really good unit to use for this kind of switching right around the shop area. Can work SD's rail car service in this sand track. I'm just going to re-spot the sand car, and I'm going to leave this engine on the sand track so it'll be out of the way. Yard job's coming back with that empty gun. We'll couple up to the tank car and shove both of them off in track 4. I like to use track 4 for my NS outbound cars. We'll just add these to the current cars that are in the track for NS to pick up later. I'm going to stretch it out. And we're clear for about 5 car lengths on the rear. We need 1. And that'll do. So here's what else I've been working on this past week. I've got the bench work, upper level bench work up, and it's connected to the helix. Here's where I'm at so far with it. I constructed this bench work using 1x3s, and there's a 1/4 inch birch plywood sub road bed, and on top of that is a 1/2 inch pink foam insulation board. Here's how it's going to connect to the upper level. You can see I've drawn out where the road bed's going to go. And this represents a Y, and so it's going to have a tighter curve. The tightest part of the curve is a 24-inch radius, but it has an easement. It eases out to about 30-inch. And then the main line that you see coming around to your right, it will have a much broader curve, probably around a 36-inch radius curve. Now I have a temporary switch just as a placeholder right here. That's going to be the switch for SLM recycling. And I'll have a spur track, and I'll fix a scrap metal yard. It'll go off to the right there. This duck under is about 54 inches off the floor, which is nowhere near as bad as the 40-inch duck under I had at my old layout. And I said I wasn't going to do a duck under, but it just made more operational sense to have it. It is removable. If I ever need to take it out, it's not permanently attached. I have it bolted in. And so I will be able to take it out if I need to. But for right now, it'll probably just remain as a duck under. Here you can see how the double track will come together on the helix. I just have it temporarily laid in place right now. I need to make some adjustments on it. But that's how it will go, and you'll see it make its connection to the upper level. So it won't be long now. So if you want to know what happened to the 153, it's made it into local service. You'll see it often on the L83 coming up to Raglan, and also working in the yard at Gadsden. And this right here is one cool consist to run. For those of you interested about my career as a locomotive engineer, I work a road switcher assignment out of Chamblee, Georgia called P56. It goes on duty 6 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday. And we're assigned to work the yards at Chamblee, classifying inbounds into outbounds. And lately I've been using this SD40-2 GP38-2 set. So I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning into the latest update on the Seaboard Central. And if you enjoyed this video, I really would appreciate that thumbs up. And also, if you're not already a subscriber, man, I would really love for you to join the channel. We're really getting close to that 10,000 mark. So be sure to tune in next week for the latest update. And until next time, I'm Tim Garland. Thanks for watching the Seaboard Central, and happy model railroading, everyone.